This is Kevin, and I'm from Gemini Outdoors, and today is the March 2015 summer season update show. But before we get into what we're going to be doing in the summer update, or the summer season, excuse me, I'd like to just kind of do a 2014 winter season review on what we did and what we managed to do, I guess is the way I should put it. In the 2014 winter season, we started off pretty strong. I got a couple of reviews done, or excuse me, I say review, it's evaluation. We got a couple evaluations done on the Gerber Parang, and that went really well. I've posted that on the channel, and it has gotten quite a few views. Not as many as I would like, but you know. I also did a eval on the MT113 eval, and that was of course the MTech rescue knife, and I showed in the evaluation how well it did performed for being such a LBO low budget option type of knife. It was only $10 off of Amazon. I mean, it did great in the testing, and I showed that in the evaluation. I guess the biggest thing about the winter season that I wasn't exactly expecting was how short it was going to be because of my work's busy season. Once we get busy where I work at, it is literally you're working, you know, anywhere up to 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. So after I get off of work, basically all I can do is come home and deal with what I can deal with, which is usually family stuff, and go to sleep. I mean, that's basically what I've got to do. You know, that's all the time I have to do. So doing anything for Gemini is pretty much out of the question for that. So from here on in, I think what I'm going to start doing for the winter season, for you guys just to kind of expect it, is the winter season will probably last from September till probably right around the 1st of November, and then our busy season kicks in, and I won't be able to put much up there. What I'm going to try to do during that time is put as much stuff as I can up on the Facebook page. If you have not liked that, go to Facebook and type in Gemini Outdoors, not outdoor, outdoors, and look for my page. My page, of course, deals with survival type stuff. There is a Gemini Outdoor, and I think that's about biking, stuff like that. So please come to Facebook and like the page. Now, I don't have videos on there except video responses and call to action videos. I don't post my evals or any kind of stuff like that up there anymore due to copyright concerns. I do pictures and do evaluations on those pictures and stuff, kind of top posts up there and everything. That's in an effort just to do content. I also tell people what I'm up to on the YouTube channel there, so they have a different information source, I guess you can kind of say. It's not something that I'm going to be posting my main videos that I do on the YouTube channel up. I'll just be doing CTAs and video responses on there. But you can expect a very short winter season. Like I said, September to November. I'm going to try to fit in as much as I can, even if there's any way possible that I can get out there and maybe do some excursions and stuff like that during the winter time. I will, but I can't guarantee anything, man. I really want to do that. I'm hoping that from October on I can get out there and do some cold weather camping, I guess you could say, but we'll just have to see about that. I really don't know. I hope so, but it's if my work will allow me to do it. Okay, for the summer season that's coming upon us now, I am going to be instituting a new evaluation process. Yeah, I know I change it up a lot. This is just, you know, kind of the beginning, my beginning, and processes and stuff like that is going to change. So the new evaluation process and format is going to be kind of like this. I'm going to be doing things doing evaluations in batches of 5. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm getting to where I've got a good bit of gear, and I find myself tending to eval mostly one kind of thing, such as knives and stuff. So I need to start evaling other stuff. So I'm going to do it in batches of 5. I'm going to do probably 2 or 3 knives, and then I'm going to eval some other stuff. And this first batch, I've got a couple of a shirt and a jacket that I'm going to be evaling on it. I'm going to start off the evaluation process on the Facebook page. I'm going to do what I'm going to call a FBE, which is Facebook evaluation. You can get on the Facebook page, and I'll put that up first in the eval process. Then I'm going to move on to the QE, which is the quick evaluation on the YouTube channel. That's an actual video where you see me, like right now where I'm talking. I will give it on the Facebook eval, it's going to be on a grade scale of 0 to 10, just the same as the quick evaluation, which is going to be on a scale of 0 to 10. The products have to score a 7 or up in order to continue on to the LTE, which is the long-term evaluation. So okay, once I get that batch run through, that batch automatically goes over once I'm through with the QE on it. If I don't, if I decide I'm not going to do an LTE on it, even if it scores a 7 or above, I'll let you know on Facebook and on the QE itself that, hey, it's scored, this is good enough, I'm not going to do a long-term evaluation on it. So when I get to the LTE, basically the QE and the FBE is going to be when I first get the product, because mainly because of, let me show you this knife real quick if I can dig it out. It's because of this little beauty right here that I got. This is the Sheffield small folding knife, and unfortunately they come out at Walmart for about $5, and I was going to do an eval on it, and before I could get the eval done, they were gone. You can't find them anymore. I'm still doing an eval on it, but that's the reason why I want to do this. I'm going to do the FBE and the QE in an amount of time that will allow me to get it out there to people while it's still on the shelves, so to speak. Then I'm going to move to the LTE, which is going to be on a grade scale of 0 to 100, and that's what's going to be the final evaluation of it, the long-term evaluation of it, and that's going to be over a period of months to do a realistic durability and functionality tests. System evals. They're going to be on entire systems. I did one a few weeks ago, the Stealth Camp version 1 system evaluation. Now, are all the evaluations going to be like that in the future? No, I'm probably going to change that as well, but they are going to be on a scoring system of 0 to 10. The Facebook evals, if I didn't say it, they're going to be based on the QEs, and they're going to be on the same criteria. So I just wanted to touch on that with my new evaluation process, and we'll move on now to the new direction, and I'm going to be taking Gemini. Gemini in the past has been really heavy in evaluations, theory, and video response. And all that's okay. I think it is needed. But I'm taking Gemini in a new direction in the future. And that new direction is going to be more excursion and ghost videos. Now, G.O.S.T stands for Gemini Outdoors, Survival, and Tactical. The excursions are going to be basically hiking. We're going to be doing day hikes. We're going to be doing overnighters and multi-night stays in the woods, camping, stuff like that, out in state parks, national forests, private land, stuff of that nature. In G.O.S.T videos, I'm going to be teaching survival techniques that I have learned. Now, pay in mind, I'm not an expert at any of this stuff, so let me put that out there. If I haven't already, I'm sure I have, but I am not an expert. I'm just telling you what I have learned in the past and what works for me, and hopefully it will work for you, and you can make your own system based on what I'm saying, or if it helps. It's just to help you, basically. In G.O.S.T, like I said, I'm going to be teaching survival tips, and then I'm going to get into the realm of tactical, which I don't like to call it tactical. I like to call it more self-defense. Tactical implies more of an offensive type feel to it, and really you're going to be using this stuff more for self-defense and home defense, rather than tactical, which is going out there and, you know, being on the offensive. We're going to be doing the same eval videos, so you're still going to get your Facebook evaluations, your quick evaluations, and your long-term evaluations. Those are going to be about the same. Like I said, batches of 5. Theory videos, you can expect the same amount or less, just depending on some of the stuff that I'm doing. Video responses, where I respond to the mainstream media, or the progressive media as I call them, will be as needed. And call to actions, such as my first call to action that I did was the M855 ammo ban. I will do them as needed as well. I will be posting those really quick. I'll talk about them, and then I want to get them up as quick as I can, so people like you, my viewers, my subscribers, can take action. Like I said, in the M855 CTA, please join the NRA, join Gun Owners of America, join the National Association of Gun Rights, get on your Facebook pages, get on your YouTube channels, put stuff out there, talk about this, start the discussion, get people motivated to do things. That's very important. And that's the new direction I was wanting to talk to you about. Okay, continuing on now in our summer season update, I wanted to talk about some hardware updates that I did for my camera to help with the video production side of this. And I'm actually using one right now for the first time. I am using my new camera microphone for better audio. I actually got 2 of them, and I'm trying this one out first. It's a little shotgun mic. It sits on the camera itself, and maybe that'll help with some of the background noise that I've had issues with in the past. I'd like to get some better audio quality out of it, and I think I'm going to do pretty good with it. I also bought some more camera batteries and a charger for more battery life out in the field. Because the battery that I have inside the camera this is what I've been using for the last 3 or 4 years now. As long as I've owned this camera, it's only had the one battery that's in it, and it charges, in the charger that it came with, basically. And I get roughly about 2.5 hours on that battery. So I decided that, hey, if I'm going out in the field, you're going to be doing a lot of video work out in the field, and it might take more than 2.5 hours to do. So what I did was I got on Amazon and I bought me a couple more camera batteries and a charger, actually, that can work in the wall sockets, or sockets in the wall plugs here, or in the car. So it's multifunctional, which I like. But it gives me around 6 hours of battery life that I can do out in the field, and that's really going to come in handy once I start doing the excursions and the G.O.S.T videos. Also in G.O.S.T, I might not have mentioned it, but I'm going to be doing some shooting videos here, hopefully really soon, so keep your eyes out for that too. But that was the hardware updates I wanted to talk about. I tried using the Pinnacle software to do videos with. It's really nice. I really like it. Being able to do all that editing stuff is really nice, but unfortunately my computer is just not up to par with uploading these videos on the YouTube. It would take days for me to do it, so I had to resort to going back to the old software. But I found some stuff in the old software that, if you've noticed a few of the videos, that makes it look better. Excuse me, makes it look better. And so I can't afford a new computer right now. Eventually, me and my wife have been talking about that for quite a long time, that we want to upgrade to a new computer, one that can handle all this stuff. So until we can do that, the old software will just have to do. But anyway, that was the hardware updates and the software updates I wanted to talk about, and we'll keep on going. Okay, moving along, we're going to talk about equipment acquisitions that we have made in the past few months. There's been one knife that I've been wanting to get for a very long time. After I got the K-bar heavy buoy, and I'm completely satisfied with the K-bar heavy buoy, but I wanted to move on to a stainless steel version of a survival knife, and I wanted to get the MTech MT151, which is basically a copy of the Cold Steel Trailmaster, I believe, and I got it. And I can say, just from the uses that I've put it through right now, the test I've put it through right now, it's passing with flying colors. So that was a really good acquisition for us. I also got a Buck 119 Special for a utility knife. It looks like it's going to do pretty good. I bought a couple of Mossy Oak brand knives the other day, and I'm going to be testing those out for bushcraft and tactical. I just wanted to add that in there. I didn't have I got those just a couple days ago after I've written up these talking points, so that's why I'm kind of going off the talking points right now. Getting back to it, I acquired a couple of hammocks, the Blue Sky hammock and a Rothco jungle hammock. The Rothco hammock looks really good. The Blue Sky hammock looks really good too. I can't wait to get them out there. I'm having to do a few modifications to the Rothco, but I'm hoping on, I think I just got those modifications completed, so it should be ready to go. And I also acquired, and it's within reach, so excuse me, I got this little baby. It is the, let me get my CRKT Ryan. I'm really liking this knife. It is doing really well for me. Really like it. So I've gotten a few other acquisitions that I'm not going to talk about. I don't want to make this video an hour long. I'm hoping not to anyway. But we have a few other pieces of equipment that I've had that are going to be getting evals for, and is going to get taken out in the field and used, and that should be showing up on other videos as well. But that's the equipment acquisitions for right now that I wanted to talk about. Something else I wanted to add on the summer season update show is, if I have any changes in theory or my protocols, those changes will go into effect after the update show that I mentioned them in. So for example, my evaluation process that I just talked about on this video, and I had a video out called where I've talked about WROL. Some people call it WROL, other people call it SHTF. I called it Omega events, and I had a bunch of classifications and stuff. I watched it and I started realizing that kind of gets really complicated. If you get my drift, I was trying to do something maybe different than other people, so I've decided to change that from Omega event to uncivilized rule, which would be the same thing as without rule of law, and in civilized rule, which is with rule of law. But anyway, that change takes effect after this season update show. And what I might do is I might go back and I might delete that particular video. I'm not going to delete all of them. I want to leave that stuff up just to show everybody how I have evolved and have progressed into what I'm doing today, and just to show my history and where I came from. But I wanted to throw this in here just because I've told y'all guys, my stuff changes all the time, and it's just I'm changing my systems and stuff, and the way I think, and I'm always evolving. Always, if I find something better, I'm going to go to it. It's just a common sense type of thing. But anyways, I wanted to share that with y'all. Okay, so now I would like to talk about my goals for 2015, the summer season. What do I want to do? Well, the number one thing that I want to do is I've got my backyard testing grounds, sort of say, out there. And now I want to set up some proving grounds away from the backyard, places, in the woods, and I actually have acquired one. I am going to be calling this place Camp Alpha. And I'm going to be doing a ghost video in the next few days, hopefully this weekend if I don't have to work, called Operation Alpha, where I'm actually setting those proving grounds up. I'm going to set me up a campsite at some private land that I have acquired permission to be on, and I'm going to be able to use my equipment there and test out all this stuff that I've been acquiring. So that's one big goal that I want to do. Another big goal is I want to do some day hikes in state parks, local parks that are around me, pretty close, that it's going to take me an hour or two to drive to. I have one in particular that I've been eyeballing now for a couple of months, and I've been thinking about for a couple of months. I just haven't had the time for work and all the craziness that we've had to been dealing with the busy season there. Another goal that I want to accomplish this year is I want to do an overnight stay, an overnight excursion in a national or state park here in my home state of Alabama. That's something I definitely want to do. I want to do some overnight adventures, or overnight excursions, excuse me. I'm trying to be different. If you're wondering why is he calling this an eval, this review an eval? Well, I want to be different. Why is he calling this an excursion instead of an adventure? Because I want to be different. I don't want to be, everybody does reviews and adventures. I want to do something different. Another thing that I want to do, I talked about earlier, is I want to do some shooting videos where I'm shooting firearms. It's one of my favorite things to do in this world, is to shoot my guns. And if I can acquire some other guns, I will from some of my buddies. I will do that as well. I love shooting. Everybody who knows me knows that I love to shoot. I'm pretty good at it, and not saying I'm an expert. I'm just saying I'm pretty good at it. I want to do some survival videos where I'm showing survival tips and stuff like that. Yet again, I'm gonna say I'm not an expert. This is just what I've learned over time. I've been doing this stuff since I was 5 years old, folks. I've been in the woods shooting, doing all kinds of stuff since I was 5 years old, since I can remember. I mean, it's crazy. Another thing that I didn't mention too much that I'm going to be doing in G.O.S.T is something that is one of my goals. That is to do a lot of stealth camping. For those of you who don't know, stealth camping is where you go into the woods, you camp out, and you don't want to be discovered, and you want to be concealed, and then you don't want to leave any trace behind that you've been there. I definitely want to do that. I want to do those stealth camping videos. I want to make this a very fun channel, and that's why I want to take it into the new direction of the excursions and G.O.S.T, because I think I've been a little bit too heavy in the eval type videos and the theory videos. The theory videos are going to still be coming. I've got quite a few. I still want to do the IOF series. I said in the ammo band CTA that I was actually thinking about just shelving the IOF series and not messing with it, but now I think that I need to do it. And IOF stands for Illusion of Freedom, and I definitely need to get at least started on that. And my next goal for 2015 is a simple one. I want to increase my viewers, and I want to increase my subscribers, and that's how I plan on doing it, is getting out there, doing some excursions, doing some G.O.S.T videos, some shooting videos, different types of stuff. I really enjoy doing this. This is what I live for. This is my hobby. I would love to make this my living. I have so many ideas about how things can be improved I've got a great idea about the Rothko hammock. I absolutely, right now, love that thing. It's a little bit heavy, but I can live with heavy for the quality that I've gotten with it. I really do like it, and it was actually cheaper than the other hammock that I bought, which I think is a Blue Sky hammock. But I'm definitely planning on taking those two out to Camp Alpha here pretty soon and doing some videos on those and putting some evals on that. But yeah, I want to increase my viewers, my subscribers. I'd love for you guys to comment. I haven't gotten a whole lot of comments on my videos, and I would love it if you guys would comment, start some debates on there. Please keep it civilized. I've always asked you guys to keep it civilized when we're talking to one another. We don't need to be calling each other names. We're all on the same team, unless, you know, you're one of those anti-gun nuts that I care less about. I hope I could get you to see the light and come on over to the other side, you know, because it's funny that, you know, there's a lot of videos out there with these anti-gun people who, once they get a gun in their hand and they're actually shooting, and they see that, you know, it's safe, and not all gun people are crazy like they've been taught, they actually like it, and then they actually become a gun owner themselves. That's really funny, but there's a lot of videos out there if you just look for them. But yeah, and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, please. I really would like to increase my subscribers and my viewers. It would really help us. You know, and for this summer season, the main goal is I want to have some fun. I want to get out there. I want to have some fun. I want to show you guys what being out there in the outdoors should be like. There's too many people now that just sit at home, and I'm one of them. I'll get bad about sitting and watching TV, getting on the computer, not getting off for hours on end. I'm one of those guys, and I need to straighten myself out. You know, I need to get. I used to be out in the woods and stuff all the time, and I'm doing that again. I haven't gotten completely out of the woods, but I'm not in them as much as I would like to be. Believe it or not, I have more fun in the woods than I do anywhere else. It was what I was born to do, and it's what I love to do, and I want to share my love with you guys and girls, you know, and I would love for you guys to share your experiences in the woods with me as well, because I love to hear about it. I love, you know, getting on YouTube and watching videos. One of my most favorite channels is the Outdoor Gear Review, and watching Luke do his thing out there. It's amazing to me how fortunate he is to be able to do some of the things that he does, like Nothing Fancy right off the top of my head. Prepared Mind 101 does a good job. Such does a real good job. Crockett 20. If you get on my channel, you should be able to see all the places I'm subscribed to, the channels I'm subscribed to. If I'm subscribed to them, it's for a reason. It's because I like what they got to say. So, you know, check those guys out too, man. They're really cool, and like I said, we're all a family on here, and that's how we need to act. We need to quit hating on each other and start helping each other out. But anyway, this is Kevin from Gemini Outdoors, and I just wanted to let you know what we're planning on doing this summer. Y'all have a good one. Oh, my bad, I forgot to say it. Keep on rolling, Geminis.